Let me make sure that I am live. And we shall get this party started soon. Yes. It looks like we are live. Alright. Wait till a couple people get in here. It's MLH. Gonna do the comment show. Should be fairly short today. Didn't have a ton of comments this week. Of course, I was fairly inactive. But Aurora, what's up? You are first. Welcome, Mitten State and Sasquatch. Nice to have you in there. Wait till a couple more people get on in, and then we will get started here. Russell, welcome. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and start with the theme, and then we'll get started here. Let's see if this works here. Let's check it out.
So your brother?
I hate commercials. I need to get that YouTube Plus thingy, my bobber. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let's do this, and then we'll wait for more people to get in here, and then we'll start her up. Everybody, welcome to the MLH Comment Show. I usually do this about this time on Saturdays. Hope you enjoyed that little 8-bit Night Rider there. We'll have a poll at the end of the show for whatever theme that you want, 8-bit style, whatever song you want, 8-bit style for the outro. But we're going to get started with the comments here. I didn't have too much this week to go over, but I do want to go over what I have this week. I was fairly inactive this week, but there you go. I want to welcome everybody on in. Angel, Gregory, We the People, what's up? Nice to have you in there. Russell, I hear you. Caucasian Sasquatch, you have a good guest tonight. Captain Curmudgeon, now that's really cool, man. I've been kind of checking out here and there those that couple of videos you did. Really cool. Make sure you check out Caucasian Sasquatch. Yes, I'm plugging Caucasian Sasquatch at the beginning of the show. I don't care. Good peeps. Caucasian Sasquatch, you're good peeps, man. Sasquatch, that's right. Okay, let's go over these comments, and then we'll get you guys on your Saturday morning here. Aurora is in there. Who else? Russell, Mitten State. Thank you guys so much, and gals so much for joining. If I missed anybody, We the People, I think I mentioned you. Yes, make sure and hit that like button. It gets more people in on the show. Let's start at the bottom here. I say bottom, and it's actually the first comment I received for the week from Tapatios. He watched my Not Something You See Every Day video with an upside down car in a residential neighborhood. He says, "What the hell?" And to which I say, what the hell indeed, Tapa. That was a weird sighting out in the wild. Last comment show, Harry Nuts. Make sure you check out Harry Nuts' channel. He just did a biscuits and gravy breakfast, which was pretty awesome. He said, great show. Thank you very much, Harry. I really appreciate it. The reason that I do this comment show is kind of unique. I was getting tired of typing to everybody. I was actually getting a little bit of carpal tunnel, like, typing back to every single comment, and I decided to do, in order to keep that streak going of replying to every single one of you, I wanted to do something that I could definitely reply to you and also keep me from getting carpal tunnel. So this is the way I'm doing it every week. King Solomon says, MLH, what's up? What's up, King Solomon? Thank you for listening to last week's comment show, even if you weren't in the live. Tapa, thanks for the super sticker there, man. Really appreciate it. Who's Your News? Welcome. And Jonathan Mazzilli, you made it. Thank you all for being here. Really, really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button. That definitely helps. And a shout out to Bernie, King Solomon says. So Bernie's right here. Say hi, Bernie.
Hi.
But King Solomon said hey to you too. Do you want to say hi to King Solomon, Bernie?
Hey, King Solomon.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah, that's enough of you. Back to the dungeon, you.
Darn
All right. ATL Auditor. By the way, tonight at 8 Eastern Time, I'm pretty sure Strange and Unusual and I will be doing another all request song kind of show for about an hour on twitch.tv/MLH Rocks. If somebody wants to put the link in, that would be great. I know a couple of people had a hard time with it, but trust me, if you just search MLH Rocks on Twitch or twitch.tv/MLH Rocks, you'll get there. So ATL Auditor says, I see this is a very unusual request. I remain very suspicious. Will I be arrested for attending? No, ATL Auditor, you will not. Make sure you join and request a song tonight. It's pretty fun. King Solomon on The Moment with Mustachioed featuring K-Dot says, King Mustachioed and King Solomon are untouchable. That is a very apparent. I hope you guys enjoyed the last Mustachioed. He and K-Dot went one-on-one interview. It was pretty fun. So hope you guys enjoyed that. All right. Blue Unicorn. Everybody's saying hi to you, Bernie. You're pretty popular. She says hi, everybody.
Here, I better go on the chat.
Yeah, you better go on the chat. That might be kosher. All right, Blue Unicorn on the see, I've been kind of getting good use of the drone, y'all. I hope you guys have enjoyed the drone footage videos. They are very sporadic. I don't want to inundate the channel with pure drone videos, but I've been quite busy, even though I haven't done a lot on the channel this week. A lot of drone, getting practice with the drone over the 4th weekend. By the way, I hope you all had a great, safe, productive 4th of July. Hopefully you got your grill on and got lots of good food. But I have been practicing with the drone and getting better and better. Although I have to admit something, I finally crashed the drone. I finally crashed it, Bernie. You weren't here. Yeah, I crashed it. But it was a very minor crash at the very end. Like close to me. So it wasn't like, I crashed it out in the wild and had to go search for my drone. So what's that?
Did you crack the thingies yet?
Did I crack the thingies yet? Yeah. No, no damage to the drone whatsoever.
Oh, good.
Yeah, at all. The drone is surprisingly resilient, to be honest with y'all. So there you go. The rockets, red glare, bombs bursting in air. Yes, that was a fun video to shoot with the drone. The fireworks. Somebody. Well, I think we'll get to some more comments here about it, but let's get to it. Aurora Transparency, who's in chat, make sure you check out her channel. Aurora is one of the fearless ones. You will not regret subscribing to Aurora Transparency. She is a fearless auditor. And you'll know what I mean by just watching her video. Aurora and I have been out a few times and together, and she's awesome. By the way, Aurora, the next hot tub, are you in or out? Bernie's been wanting to get you in the hot tub, so we're we're eagerly anticipating you getting in the hot tub and doing a hot tub, right, Bernie?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Even in low light, the drone gets good footage. Yes, it does. It's much better in the daytime for like homeless sweeps and stuff like that. But I felt this was kind of a unique opportunity to be able to, kind of look at the fireworks and stuff. And there was 2 different videos. One was the day before the actual July 4th, obviously the 3rd, with some nice footage there, but it was just real pretty to see the city at night and the Front Range. But the real show was on July 4th, and we'll get to some more comments. Strange and Unusual, you down to do the Strange and Unusual All Requests Live tonight? I'm pretty sure you are. I've already pumped it up, so you better be there tonight. 8 Eastern Time, Strange. I think we're just doing a free-for-all tonight as well. I don't think we had a special theme unless everybody wants a theme. Blue Unicorn again with the rockets, red glare, bombs bursting in air. Pretty much. Cheryl M said pretty. It was definitely very pretty. The footage is pretty. Mostly it's just me to get my legs on, under on the drone and, kind of practice basically. King Solomon said stunning. Thank you, King Solomon. Let's move on here. True Seeker says beautiful. Thank you. Really appreciate that. It was a very, very nice, lovely video, but the real video was the July 4th video. We'll get to it. Irish Rover, cool view with the drone. MLH, great job. Thank you very much. Like I said, this is just practice videos for me so I can get better and better with the drone. You're like the drone master now. Great footage, Harry Nuts says. Not yet. I'm working on it, Harry. I'm trying to get better. Thank you for watching the video, though. I do appreciate it. Polly says cool footage. Polly's a great mod, and usually shows up here. Let's see. Tapa, what are you saying here? She has a lot of knowledge, and I've been in 3 or so of her lives. Aurora Transparency, much love and respect. Thanks for what you do. For the less unfortunate people, God bless. Hey, thank you for that, Tapa. You're pretty awesome yourself, man. All right, Strange, we're on like Donkey Kong tonight, so there you go. All right, let's move on here. The actual 4th of July video, which was actually really spectacular, and I do want to talk about that video a little bit. If this is you having fun with your new drone, I just want to say respect, Russell says, who's in chat. It is having fun with the drone, Russell, but it's also getting practice. Like I've grown to know that you do need practice with these things. And I don't want to do anything super major with this drone until I get some insurance, because flying a drone is a great responsibility, and there's lots that can happen, and you can cause a distraction. You can get distracted yourself. There's all kinds of different scenarios where you can cause a lot of problems. So I need to not only get practice where I can and get better in safe areas and stuff like that, but I really do need to get drone insurance. Jonathan, who's in chat, says, I got to get me one of those drones for my show next year. Yes, they're awesome. If you guys check out this video, people were really worried about the drone getting hit by a firework, but I'll address that in a minute. Aurora says, holy batshit, Robin, that's far out, way better than any show I saw. Plus there's no boom to scare my puppies. Yeah, that's the thing about the drone. There is no sound, but I do like putting pleasant music in the background of that. I mean, appropriate music, all copyright free type stuff. So thank you for that, Aurora. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching the video, by the way. I do appreciate you guys even taking a gander. These firework videos weren't the most popular on the channel, and I realize they're not exactly the most exciting things on the channel, but they do serve a purpose. So Tofor, welcome on in. Nice to have you in there. Gregory, nice to see ya. What else here? Okay. Shirley Z says that was the nearest fireworks view I've seen. I like how you did a full circle of the city. My favorite view was when you see the sunset and the clouds all over the top and lightning. Were you ever nervous your drone would get hit by fireworks? Thanks for the beautiful view. A couple things to address here. I was never worried about the drone getting hit by fireworks because the fireworks that you see normally, like in your neighborhood, the ones that people buy at the fireworks stand, I go up about 400 feet in the air, so I really was never worried about any of the fireworks hitting the drone. I mean, the drone is pretty sturdy anyway, so I mean, even if one of the offshoots of one of those fireworks hit it, I mean, it wouldn't have been a big deal, but it's way above the normal footage for a normal firework. So you'd have to be buying pretty heavy duty fireworks in order to get high enough to catch the drone, like kind of the professional ones. But if I was ever near the professional ones, I'd be, quite a ways away anyway. So there was no real fear of that. I was maybe a bottle rocket. I was kind of afraid might hit it, but the chances of a bottle rocket hitting it, I mean, it's very, very low chance of that happening. And thankfully it didn't happen. Not saying it couldn't, but I was pretty confident that we would be okay as long as I got it way high in the air. Wow, that turned out super cool, Harry Nut says. Great music for this video also. Right on. That's another thing I've been working on. I'm trying to work on editing skills and stuff like that, so I don't have to burden Strange and Unusual with a bunch of shit at the last minute like I did do them with the the Forgotten. I want to be able to handle anything else other than the documentary stuff on the channel on my own. So I'm getting a little bit better at that. I've added thumbnails. I've added music to certain videos. I don't like, on my cop watching videos, I don't like to edit out any of the raw footage because I like things to be in full context. I've talked about this before. I don't want to make myself look any better or the cops look any worse, so you'll never see much of any of that. I will, however, like block out bad words because of YouTube. You know how that goes, type stuff. McDonald, who's usually in chat, I didn't see McDonald in there. John Doe, what's up, man? Yeah, I know, John Doe. I don't have the time for a lot of that. You know what I mean? I really don't. I have to do what I can when I can. UB Chillin' is in chat. What's up, UB Chillin'? Nice to have you in there. In the beginning, as above, so below, on a new season of MLH, The Denver Diaries. All you are awesome. Thanks, McDonald. I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. You always have really nice things to say, so I do appreciate it. Yeah, it would have been crazy if your drone was hit with a firework. That would have been a cool video, though, right? But like I said, I'm not really worried about that. I thought I got a really cool video on that one. And what was cool about that video was the lightning in the background. I don't know if you guys caught some of that, but there was lightning in some of the background there. And that's another thing you have to worry about too, is like rain and stuff with the drone. Definitely don't want rain on the drone, so you can't really fly it when there's high winds or rain. So those are things to keep in mind going forward. If I'm ever at a homeless sweep and I don't have drone footage, it's because there's too much wind or there's rain or something of that nature. But I do plan on taking out the drone on homeless sweeps quite often. Fab Daddy 44, who says, did you notice a heightened police state? Lots of fireworks. Is it legal in Colorado? Not in California. Didn't stop my neighbors. It's not legal here. The only thing is like to enforce it, Fab Daddy. I mean, you saw from the video the amount of fireworks that were going off was just crazy. As far as a heightened state of police, yes, I did notice more police out and about. As a matter of fact, right down the road, there was, and I don't know if it was an incident or somebody got hurt, but there were fireworks and ambulance and a couple of police that were just down the block, and I didn't record that because I it's too close to my house. First of all, I didn't want to draw any attention to myself as close as it was to my house. So that's why I didn't record that incident, that particular incident. But usually on 4th of July, there's always a heightened sense of police and a bigger police presence. So it's kind of the norm in big cities. Strange and Unusual, who's in chat, said, "Hell yes, hell yeah." It was a cool video for sure. Added music, nice. King Solomon says, yes, I've been experimenting. There's a really cool channel with non-copyrighted music that you can use with no attribution, which is really nice because I don't have to, put any disclaimers beginning or end about the music. So, it's nice to add that music without fear of YouTube doing anything to you repercussively. Pallone says that was a nice view. Pallone is one of the original 50 subscribers to the channel, which, by the way, guys, I'm only 108 away. I've been kind of stuck. 108 away from 3,000, so there you go. Aurora police were off the chain. They followed me, then I turned the tables and followed them. Aurora says, yeah, they really were. So, that's just how they are. Fab Daddy, I didn't see you sneak in there. Yes, I do this every week. I was typing to everybody, but I was literally getting carpal tunnel, replying to every single comment. So I figured the best way to do it was to get on a weekly show and answer your questions directly. Also answer questions in chat. Oh wow, that sucks. Strange. Yeah, not talking. Yeah, John Doe. See what I'm saying? I didn't want to. I don't want to take up a lot of my time. With. I mean, not that it wasn't a worthy cause, and I thought about it, but. I hear you, John Doe. So, all right, let's look at the held for review comments here. It doesn't look like there's any, but there may be some hidden comments that might be offensive. So let's show those and see if there's anything. Dillhole says, can't do this. Good luck with your crap. On the mustachioed stuff, I'm surprised you don't like the mustachioed stuff, Dillhole. Some people, like it. Some people don't. It's up to you. You're obviously free to do what you want to do. Drama queens can French kiss my ass. That was in response to, I know the mustachioed responded to you, Dillhole, and all I can say is sorry for the mustachioed's behavior, I guess. I don't know what else to tell you. I did approve that. Let's just I don't know what's going on there. Okay, Mar. In the time of Christ, I think I already addressed this. Yeah, I think I did. I approved that comment too. I don't know why it's not coming out. You gonna let dirty homeless people in a time of covet come and live with you? If you're not the dumbest person in the world, you're heading there. I don't understand what you're saying, Prince Twitch. I wish I could decipher what you're saying. Are you upset at homeless people? Like, that's, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, if you don't have empathy and sympathy for homeless people, I honestly, what can anybody do to please you? I'm not here to please everybody. I'm here to expose the truth. And ask the questions, and if that's offensive, I really don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. I mean, I do my best out there, to like I said, expose the truth and stuff. And I guess if you're not getting any hate, then you're not doing the right thing. Oh, Glenn Wall responded to my Aurora Library employee meltdown, the famous Chatio video. Um, Glenn Wall says this is not his first hissy fit on camera. He'd done this before with 2 other gents. He's got mental health problems. Last time he all but attacked them. The female knows him well. I don't know what you're referring to, but Chatio definitely has mental health issue problems, whatever, and I don't like to make fun of people like that. I know that there have been other people that have made a lot of fun of Chatio, and I actually have a lot of sympathy for people like that, Glenn. So I appreciate you watching the video and pointing out, that the dude has mental health issues. I've talked about Chatio in depth before. About him in particular and the type of problems that he could potentially have, and I've got nothing but sympathy. That's why you don't see me making further videos about him, making memes, making merchandise. I don't like profiting off of other people's suffering. So, that's just the way that I am, and I'll always be that way. I'm never never gonna do that. If I know somebody is in a mental health crisis, I'm not gonna exploit them for the purpose of exploiting them. You know what I'm saying? Just looking for anything that I missed here. I think we're good to go. I want to get to the mentions. I know I always get mentioned, so I want to make sure and shout out those people too. Am I missing anything in chat? That's the question. Your first YouTube birthday is in 12 days. How do you know that, Jonathan? That's really cool. I mean, look, think of what, Bernie?
Russell wants to know what kind of drone you have.
Oh, I have a DJI 2. That's the type of drone, Mini 2. Next year, if I get extra money, I'm gonna get the DJI Mini 3, which has some wicked features, and also is just a slightly better build, but it hasn't come out yet, and it's going to be a long time. It's going to be next year before I even think about that. So let's see. Can you get mad at the homeless? Go say that to the government. Exactly, Tapa. Tell a friend to subscribe. I would really like that, Jonathan. If we could get to 3,000 before the 1-year anniversary of the channel, then that'd be pretty awesome. I mean, think about it: 3,000 a year organically, and not by some weird bump. It's pretty amazing to me that you guys have showed up and have subscribed in droves like you have. It's pretty awesome. We're on our way to 5, 10, 20, 50,000, whatever, whatever we get. And I'm always going to remain true to who I am. I'm not going to change much. I will adapt certain things, but like I said, the editing will always be on an even keel with you guys. I'm always going to be honest with you and transparent because that's what the community is supposed to be about, right? Transparency. So, that's how I roll, and that's how we all should roll. I wish more people would be like that. There are a lot of channels out there that are pretty real, especially the newer ones. The ones with high sub counts and stuff sometimes lose sight of what the goal is and what the mission is and what you're about, and then it becomes about clicks and views and money and all that. But that's something that's never been in my purview. It's always been about the cause for me. Harry Nuts mentioned me. Thank you very much. Trying to bring attention to the channel. I really appreciate it. That Jonathan, you're right. Word of mouth is going to be the way that the channel grows. Purely, I don't get the sick bumps from videos where I'm super verbally abusive to other people, or I don't like to do the controversial, edited, type crap on my channel. I mean, I everything is pretty organic out there. I don't like for it to be, I don't like to be super combative if I can avoid it. There are times when I do get vocal. And those videos tend to do a little bit better, but I just, I'd rather keep peaceful and just keep a record of what's going on out in the field. But, sometimes you do have to stand up for your rights, and the best way to do that is by being vocal. I mean, I'm here to tell you guys that's, being out in the field, you have to be able to be quick with your wits and be able to think on the fly, and sometimes it's really tough to do. Horizon City, thank you for mentioning me on the Larimer County DA questioned cops unwarranted DUI arrest. I mean, that stuff has been happening quite a bit, and of course our good friend Sasquatch, who's in chat, mentioned me as well. So thank you for all the mentions on there. I do appreciate it. Like I said, the whole thing about me reaching 3,000 is pretty amazing. But the only way that it's going to happen, I've tried the old, hey, can you give me a plug on certain channels, and it. Pining for subs doesn't really work, but I know word of mouth does work. So that's organically, that's the way to do it, unless you have a super viral video, which I haven't had a viral one in a little bit. But those do happen from time to time depending on your content. But the only way that I'm going to meet that goal, Jonathan, by my 1 year anniversary is by word of mouth. I've helped a lot of people. I mean, I can't even count the number of people that I've helped reach milestones. But for once, I'd really like to get that milestone. I mean, 100 is not too much, and I think we can do it. But it's going to take all of you guys to kind of put in a good word. Hey, McDonald, what's up, man? I went over the comments pretty much already. Not a ton this week because the content has been kind of lacking, so to speak. But I did do stuff this week. I want to let you guys know that not everything I do is on camera. I'm not a ham like that. I know that there's certain people that their entire lives are on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever. But, there's times when I do homeless outreach or I do, cop watching from a distance where it's just not that interesting, and I don't think it's worthy of putting out there. Like, there's really no reason to go over, go over stuff that nothing happens. A lot of times my Colfax runs, which I haven't done a Colfax run in a bit, but a lot of times they end in a little bit of frustration on my part because nothing is going on. We don't have the use of scanners here, so to find places where there's material, it's really tough. So I have to go out on my own and search for it, and a lot of times it ends in fruitfulness. There's not a lot going on at times. Like for instance, like on a Wednesday or something, I mean, there's really not a lot of action going on. But, there is a reason why I go on Colfax. A lot of stuff happens on Colfax. So more stuff than you guys could know. But I can't catch all of it either. I mean, if I'm at my house and I hear of a shooting that's clear across town, I can't exactly make it, in time to catch money shots or, stuff like that. So that's a lot of the reason why the content this week was pretty low as well. I mean, not only was I practicing with my drone or doing a little bit of homeless outreach or doing other stuff, taking care of business, that's just the way it is. By the way, we'll let you guys know upcoming in September, I will be going to Las Vegas like I did last year with Bernie. A lot of surprises, guys. There's going to be content that I'm going to create for you guys in Vegas, as well as a couple of live streams while I'm on vacation. Now, you guys know very well that when I went on vacation last year, we actually did a little bit of cop watching out there and caught some interesting things in Las Vegas, which, I'm hoping that we do a lot of the same this year. So you guys have that to look forward to. Plus, I'll have a very special guest. Let's just put it that way. When I'm in Vegas, so it'll be probably late September. I mean, I know the date, but I don't want to announce it. I don't want to let any of the cops in Vegas know that I'm going, so they won't know a lot of stuff. Plus, some of the stuff I've got planned, you guys are going to really enjoy and think is a lot of fun. So this year I want to have more fun than we even did last year. We had a lot of fun last year, right, Bernie? I mean, I think we had a lot of fun, but we're going to have even more fun this year, and you guys are going to get a good dose of some things that I didn't get to last year, and some surprises. So you guys have that to look forward to in September. Good stuff like that. Nice footage with the drone, McDonald says. I do enjoy your channel, MLH, and what you do in the community in Denver. Thank you, McDonald. Really appreciate that. Real Cynthia, I'm confused. Is Chauvin sentence one after another or combined like it seemed it should be? They say he got another 20 years, but I think it's concurrent, Cynthia. I mean, 20 years is what he's going to serve, and he'll probably get time off for good behavior. So he'll be in for probably 10 years, which actually is a victory in my view. I think it actually, I mean, if you murder someone, normally life in prison or 20 years minimum, it's, 20 to life, but I mean, we got to take the small victories, right? Have a good day, Tapa. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Puddintain, what's up, man? Nice to have you in there. So yeah, that's as far as this week goes, obviously tonight, twitch.tv/MLH Rocks, I'll be on with Strange and Unusual for the Strange and Unusual All Request Live. Request a song. We don't have a theme tonight. It's just going to be a free-for-all, so if you have a favorite tune, make sure you join us at 8 Eastern Time. We'll put on a tune for you. A bulldog in my garage. Anybody? Ooh, wow. Keep it, Sasquatch. Keep it. Yeah. Bulldogs are awesome, man. They're just hard to train. So you can join tonight. The Mustachioed will have an announcement real soon on his next guest. I don't think he's decided yet who the next guest is going to be on his show, but there you go. As far as this week is concerned, obviously I'm going to try to do some on-camera homeless outreach this week. It's been a little bit since I've done that, so if I get some food this week, we will. I'll definitely put it on the channel this week so you guys can see. We'll do a live, and that'll probably be Monday. I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. I might do a panel. Do you guys like panels? I'm not a huge fan, but every once in a while I like to, get a panel going and talk about a specific subject. I just don't like the chaotic nature and drama usually that panels bring. But if it's a focus panel, then obviously I'd like to do that. So let's see what else we got here. So that's pretty much my plans this week. I will be getting out there, probably doing a couple of cop watches. It's been a while. I mean, I had a chance yesterday to catch a quick cop watch, but there really wasn't much going on, so I decided not to record. Stuff like that. But I just have to catch them as I get them. But that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, I don't have much more for you guys. Like I said, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. Excuse me. Holy cow, I'm losing my voice. It's just important to stay safe out there, and we need all of the MLH monsters we can get. Like I said, make sure you tell your friends and family if they like this type of content to subscribe. If you are a mod, this is a huge favor that I can ask any of you. If you are in a mod in another channel, putting in my link and asking people to sub and letting them know that I'm close to the 3,000 milestone, that would be very helpful. I know some of you guys and gals are mods in big channels or other channels, and And if we can snipe maybe 5 or 10, and maybe five or 10 different chats, we can get there sooner than later. So that would be super helpful, and that's pretty awesome. Good morning, Liberty. Nice to have you in there. I'm pretty much wrapping up this week's edition of the Comment Show. I've got to go eat lunch and stuff like that. What do you guys suggest for lunch? What should we do? Chinese? Should we do? Chinese does sound kind of good, huh, Bernie? Bernie's like, let me guess, Chinese buffet, right?
Will I ever turn that down?
Yeah, no. So I think that's gonna pretty much tacos. Putin. Ooh, that does sound kind of good. China buffet, ATL. I know, I'm hungry now too, McDonald. We got to wrap this thing up and get everybody out to go eating. But all right, look, I want to thank each and every one of you guys and gals out there in chat and in the archives. If you're listening, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Some cat on a stick and little pork yum balls. Wow, okay. Chipotle, strange and unusual. Ugh. Come on, man. What's wrong with you, Strange? You're better than that, man.
I already have stomach problems.
I know. I mean, if I want to be in the bathroom all day tomorrow, I'll eat Chipotle, man. There you go. Okay, so in summary, I want to thank everybody for the comments. Make sure you leave a comment, even if it's on this video or any other video on the channel. That does help as well. Liking the videos, commenting. All that stuff helps, so I do appreciate it. It's some of the things that you can do for free. You know what I mean? That really do help enhance the channel and stuff like that. We're working towards 3K. Jonathan, I don't know if we're gonna meet that 3K mark in 12 days. So I guess in 12 days is the 1-year anniversary of the channel. So you guys have been here for pretty much everything. So I do appreciate it. But we're working on 3,000, then on to 5,000, then 10,000, then we're going to take over YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate you guys being in on the ground level. I mean, 3,000 really is paltry compared to some of the channels out there, but I'm very proud that I've earned and kept you guys' subscription. That's the big thing, is not only earning, but keeping that subscription. And I promise to work hard and like I always do, and that's none of that's going to change. Also, I will be telling you guys, the other reason I haven't been out and about lately as much is because my back's been killing me. So I've had to take like a physical break. Sometimes you have to have mental breaks, but for me this week, I've kind of had to have a physical break. Hey, King Solomon's in there. What's up, King Solomon? Nice to have you in there. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys and gals for helping out, for spreading the word. That's the main thing. So, but I will be getting back out there this week and doing some more vids and stuff like that. So we'll see what interesting things come about. All right, I guess the most important question this week I have for you guys is, do you guys want the Sanford and Son theme? Do you want the Miami Vice theme or the Knight Rider theme? So give me a 1 for Sanford and Son, a 2 for Miami Vice, and a 3 for Knight Rider. And that's what we will end this week's edition of the MLH Comment Show for 7/9 of 22. So, all right, Aurora says 1, McDonald says 1. King Solomon says 3 for the Knight Rider. Okay, so we got another 1 for 1. I'll take a couple more and then we'll see. Looking like we're gonna get the Sanford and Son. Everybody really loves the Sanford and Son. I actually paid for somebody to do the Sanford and Son deal. So let's get a couple more. Puddin says 4. How dare you, Puddin? Let's get a couple more votes. 1 for Sanford, 2 for Miami Vice, and 3 for Knight Rider 8-bit. All 8-bit. I have to do 8-bit so I don't get copyright, guys and gals. All right. Well, let's do the Sanford and Son. Again, thanks everybody for joining. Really appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. And hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there, all that type of stuff. And I'm out. And Bernie is out. Say bye, Bernie.
Bye.
Bye. All right, later, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll be seeing you on the next video. Later, everyone.